Field's got it on the tee. He kicks it off, and here we go from Levi's Stadium. Short kick. One of the up mid will take it now. And they've got it up past the 35, so pretty good starting field position. And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. They'll start on the ground with Gibson. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Wentz now to throw. And he's going to drop this one down to Gibson. And they're going to get this up to midfield.
Good route, good pickup for first down yardage, and that is a tough one to cover, the angle route, because a running back getting out of the backfield, if you're trying to cover that, especially if you're in the linebacker spot, and you're seeing this play develop, he heads out towards the flat first, and that often gets you to overcommit running in that direction. Then he cuts back up inside you into the middle of the field. That's what we just saw there for a nice pickup.
From midfield, here's Wentz. Flush to his right. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And without a doubt, not the way they pictured that opening drive unfolding.
No, they were making progress. They weren't exactly in high gear, but they were making a few yards along the way. And now that they've coughed it up, you got to go back to the sidelines and regroup a little bit.
A good start to the drive. That's caught out on the left side. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A good pickup there, 26 yards. From Commanders territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 27. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. 2nd and 10 now from the 27. Now Purdy. Flushed out right. Going for it all. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 17-yard line. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Oh, that one sailed a bit, but the catch is still made. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down. Purdy will look to throw again here. That's caught by Deebo Samuel. Touchdown, San Francisco. A 1-yard touchdown pass. And the Niners take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And he gets in. But no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. And that's something you almost never see nowadays. When you fake it, you're at the 15-yard line on a PAT as opposed to just going for it from the 2.
I'm sorry. I know they got it, and congratulations to them, but it's just not a good play. I mean, the risk-reward is really off the charts, not in your favor. Run your offense out there. Put it on the 2-yard line if you want to go for 2. But I'll be darned. They ended up getting that one, didn't they?
Here's Gibson to start the drive. And able to use his blockers to get this up over the 40. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Wentz. This to McLaurin out on the left side. Wentz finding McLaurin there for the Commanders first. On the draw, it's Gibson. The tackle by Eric Armstead.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
Meanwhile, Wentz's throw into the hands of McLaurin. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. Wentz to throw on 3rd and 1. And that is incomplete.
You absolutely have to have this early on, right? 3rd and short, they elect to throw for it. And that's normal NFL football. They're going to throw on 3rd and short, but you've got to hit it, don't you?
Yeah, in the first quarter, like you said, to set the tone, can't connect there. Got this complete to Jahan Dotson. And this is going to wind up working out just fine as he'll have a Washington first down and an exhale there as they convert on 4th. Now Wentz again. And looking for McLaurin, but this is intercepted. Picked off by Jason Verrett. There he goes, right side.
They're going to be having to give me a kiss next time.
And into the end zone. A pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. Robbie Gould on for the extra point. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. It's caught inside the 5, and he gets in. But no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. It's a squibber picked up around the 27, and they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Now Wentz to try again after the pick 6. Open man is the tight end, John Bates. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. 16-0. That's the score after 1 on EA Sports. On 1st and 10, it's Gibson. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Throwing now is Wentz. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
This is what defensive coaches ask of their defenders every single ball game. Get a hand on every throw in coverage. They want the deflections. They want the knockaways. Pick it yourself if you can, but at least knock it down.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. There he goes left side. And he will bring this one back. It's a fumble return for the 49er touchdown. But that's got to be so disappointing for a defense. You force the fumble. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And this is caught at the 5. And he is not going to get in there. He stopped short of the goal line, and the lead is going to stay right where it is.
Well, I have to admit, I'm scratching my head a little bit here trying to make sense of what I just saw. Number 1, huge lead. Just kick the extra point and be done with it. Number 2, if you are going to go for 2, just line up and go for it from the 2-yard line. Why make it so difficult? That's a long way to go to try and pick up some points.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Now after the fumble recovery, it's Wentz. This one complete to Curtis Samuel. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Now Wentz. And his throw is incomplete.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
They'll run with Gibson. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. And he'll be tackled right on the midfield logo. 6 yards there on the keeper. It's 2nd down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. To the right side and complete to Thomas. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. Wentz now on first down. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. And the tackle going to be made at the 38. Throwing again on second down. Wentz eluded, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Nick Bosa. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. Wentz and the Commanders staring down a 3rd and long now after that sack. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jason Verrett. And the 49ers are going to take possession here at their own 33. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. On first down, Purdy. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that'll bring up 2nd down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. From the 37, they work on 2nd and 6. Throwing here, Purdy. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Steps away to his left. Taking a shot for Samuel. And he's got it inside the 10. Touchdown, 49ers. Deebo Samuel with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the 49ers are able to add on to their first half lead. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it.
I know they're not asking me, but I'll give you my opinion anyway. I think it's time to erase that play from the call sheet. I guess they figure with the big lead they can experiment a little bit. But all in all, just go ahead and put that play on ice.
Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. Yeah, they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line. Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Just like that. 50 Cent. Mike, 50 Cent.
On 1st and 10, here's Wentz. They'll set up the screen for Gibson. And some room to maneuver. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. The 22 more yards there and another first down. Working from the gun, Wentz. Back to Gibson and another catch for him. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. That'll give him 8 that time. And that'll bring up a 2nd down in just a couple. Throwing is Wentz. And to him, a sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line.
Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts,
as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. Now Wentz on 3rd down. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. He's at the 50, the 30, the 20. And he will bring this one back. It's a fumble return for the 49er touchdown.
Well, Charles, I mean, things just seem to be getting worse and worse for one sideline. Or flip it over after that fumble return for a touchdown. Better and better on the opposite end. What an impressive first-half performance.
And, partner, I know the saying in the NFL goes that no lead is safe. But I will say that this one seems pretty secure. And if we continue to see plays like that, I'm going to switch back and say this lead is safe.
So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. It's a squibber picked up around the 27. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it out past the 30.
Washington going to go on offense now late in this first half. Things for them, just to put it bluntly, man, it has been tough sledding here in the first half, facing that big deficit. The clock is dwindling now. Maybe if they can get something on the board here before intermission, they'll have at least a little momentum heading into the second half.
Now they set up the screen. That's complete.
The Commanders going to use the second of their timeouts,
as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. On play action, it's Wentz. And he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Now Wentz. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
I know this offense was expecting to do big things, but it certainly hasn't turned out that way, at least not through the first 3 drives. They're definitely going to put their heads together and start concocting some offense that'll move the ball downfield.
McLeod to return it.
Oh, jumping over. Touchdown, 49ers. What a run, 79 yards on the punt return. And the Niners would extend their lead here just before halftime. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When he'd line up, go ahead, and oh, there's a fake, and he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk-reward is just not there.
So risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
And this is off target to the left. Didn't get there anyway. It's no good. And they will remain well behind.
Well, Brandon, anything beyond 50, you start rolling the dice a bit. And once you get up around 57, 58 yards, the chances of making it go down dramatically. And sure enough, this one winds up no good.
And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Washington territory. So we've reached half. And okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. There's Purdy on 1st and 10. Winds up and lets it go for Samuel. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. Back to the air on 2nd down, Purdy.
That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
On 1st down, it's Purdy.
And the grab by Croft. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that will bring up 2nd down.
Let's just make this one simple. Could he be any more open than he was on that play?
And they lost him going to the outside.
Hard to believe because you go through your accounting on each and every defensive snap. Who's got who, what defense you're in. That was totally a blown coverage.
And this one is incomplete. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
Again, it's Purdy to throw it.
And this is caught. Jennings. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A gain of 37. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down.
Purdy to throw it on 1st down.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
And it looks like, yes, the Commanders have it.
He tried to buy some time to the right. So, Charles, when a guy...
And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble.
On 2nd and a long way to go.
Purdy,
he lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Christian McCaffrey,
43 yards.
And the Niners just continue to roll.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And it's caught inside the 5. And he gets in. But no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. It's a squibber picked up around the 27.
And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line. Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they have a mountainous deficit looming in front of them. It was really, Charles, a disaster of a first half. So where do they go from here?
Well, first thing they have to remember is that what's done is done, and there's no going back. And now you have to play this drive by drive. Obviously, come back in this spot, pretty unlikely. But you still have to go out, take pride in your work, and try and put something together here in the second half.
On 2nd and 9, Wentz. That one caught by Gibson. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. 49ers have an extra defensive back on the field, a nickel set for 3rd down.
57. Mike, 57.
To throw is Wentz. Forced out to his left. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going, trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the 3rd quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
And now the punter, Tress Way, as he sends this one away.
Here's McLeod on the return. Well, more problems defensively. The face mask adds 15 yards.
And this has really been an undisciplined team. We've seen them make a lot of mistakes similar to this. It's a big reason why they're down so big on the scoreboard.
And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup.
Purdy looking to throw on 1st down here.
That one complete to his receiver, Jennings. So he stopped for no gain. And that'll make it 2nd down.
Purdy now to throw.
Being chased out left. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Oh, contested ball here, and it's going to be caught. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down.
Back to throw, Purdy.
And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey.
And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. Now it's 2nd and 9.
Let's go, defense. Let's get off the field, defense.
Purdy sets up to throw again.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Brock Purdy
from 17 yards out.
And the 49ers are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And he is not going to get to the goal line. And for the first time here this afternoon, they are thwarted on the two-point conversion.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double-dog dare them
I was going to ask, well, maybe they saw something on film, but do you see something on film when it was to try something from the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hold, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. After this break, you're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Here's Wentz to throw.
He's going to drop this one down to Gibson. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now Wentz. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. Wentz now to throw.
Samuel bringing in the slant. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. Well, a touchdown here on this drive, it wouldn't really put much of a dent in the score, the deficit right now. But as you mentioned in the past, CD, their coach is probably just hoping to see something executed correctly on this drive before we close out the ball game.
Yeah, and I think that every guy who's on the field has to feel exactly the same way, because if not, they might be looking for replacements. Treat every drive as if it's your last and make it a successful one in some small way.
Going right, fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And will they call it a touchback? No, it's out at the 1-yard line. They were inches there from blowing a golden scoring opportunity.
Gibson trying to get to the goal line, but he's going to be stopped just short at the 1.
2nd and goal from the 1. To throw, it's Wentz. That is knocked away and incomplete, but a penalty flag. In the backfield, this might be a roughing call.
So roughing the passer there on 2nd and goal. They'll get half the distance and a fresh set of downs to try to punch one in.
They fake the give. Now Wentz. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8.
And now time will be called here as Washington has an injured player down on the field. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside.
And it's caught. They'll wind up getting 7 on the completion, but they'll still be faced now with a 3rd and goal situation.
They'll try to run it with Gibson.
He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
Wentz to the sideline on 4th down. Joey Sly is out there now for the Washington field goal.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Now Wentz, gotta have this one. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. He couldn't give the ball away on 4th and goal. And this shutout is going to continue as the defense holds again. And they've now made 2 trips to the red zone and still looking for their first touchdown.
Not able to punch it in, and if you're on defense, your confidence is sky high. Because mentally, you're saying, hey, you're in the red zone. We're thinking we're giving up 3. We just want to give up 6. In this case, they end up not giving up the touchdown at all. They've got to feel great about what they got done.
To throw again on 2nd down, Purdy. And he'll lose yardage on this one back to the 13. A yard in the wrong direction makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset.
The Commanders bringing out the nickel package on 3rd down.
Check that. 1-52 right here. 6-man.
Now Purdy. He'll get this complete to Charlie Warner.
And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34. And 21 yards here as they convert on 3rd.
Carter, I have to tell you, just one word keeps coming to mind from watching them this afternoon, and that's impressive. They have been impressive from the opening kickoff, and they haven't let up here even into the 4th quarter.
That's complete to the tight end Warner.
The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it's 2nd down. That one looks like he'll throw here. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Up huge on the scoreboard, and they're still trying to add to their total. That shot doesn't connect, but I don't think it'll dissuade them from attempting another one.
On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. And unable to connect, incomplete. Now give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
But how about this, a fake? And this is caught. Ooh, with a juke. And the gamble pays off. They get the first. And I don't know what the method is to know when to dial up a fake punt, when not to. Whatever the method there, it worked for them.
I think you actually did explain it. There is no method. It's just a feel, a sense, and a healthy dose of guts in order to call that play in that situation.
And give them another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
Another touchdown through the air for them and for this rookie quarterback at the head. He has put them in a great position, Charles, to get the victory in this one.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And he will step out of bounds. Oh, what a mistake there. And the 2-point try will be unsuccessful. And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down.
Yeah, you got to wait until that ball goes 10 yards. They did not. They hit it before, and that draws the flag every time.
And there's no doubt in my mind that converting an onside kick has never been tougher in the NFL with the new rules. So trying to get it to 10 yards, timing up perfectly, that's tough enough to begin with. But when you go ahead and grab it before it goes, you've got no shot there.
So the victory here for San Francisco. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were.
Hold up, it ain't easy breaking away or being a great. They slamming the door, I'm jumping the gate. Cause a starving stomach like being punched in the face. And an instrumental was the last time that I ate food from all of the base. My ace spoon goon, big son told me about the game. 20 years later, know my name. King, crown me, lounge in the back of the spot. Pay homage to an underground peasant, climb to the top. Funny style on elevators could never fade us. I peep data stain anytime they congratulate us. Goggles is worn and bottles is popping. I'm Deion Sanders on haters, this ice bucket dropping over their head with it. They should have cred with it. You either fight or flight, I ain't one for the ledge living. I do it for the one that died but fed millions. With soul food flowed and stocked my bare kitchen. I'm liberated. I drew a play that they ain't illustrated. I make a move, they gladly imitate it. I ain't flattered, I'm a dragon to your paper castle.
Today, from Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida.
Here's Jason Sanders now to get this one started, and we are underway from Miami. It's a squibber picked up around the 27. Yeah, they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line. Here we go. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Quickly to the air is Burrow. And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hopefully they can come through on this play and get this series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a first down.
That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. So instead of giving them another 3rd down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
Watch out for Hill on the return. A very good punt, but a 16-yard return. And it'll be Dolphin football. Tagovailoa and the Dolphins come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. This one complete to Jalen Waddle. On the move past the 40, down the left sideline. Touchdown, Dolphins. Jalen Waddle, 59 yards. And the Dolphins get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And he is not going to make it. They stop him up short, and this will remain a 6-0 ball game. So they went for 2 and failed. They didn't use him on the PAT, but now he boots this one away with a 6-0 lead. Short kick. One of the up middle take it now. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35. The Bengals drive about to get going. And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of a game with the emotion. Guys are a little bit jumpy.
But you do.
Oh, you understand the same way. Just like us calling one, right? Making sure we ease into the game, let it come to us.
Well, you went 3
and out. And now they have that opportunity.
No, you didn't go 3 and out. I went 3 and out on that first drive. I'm trying to do better here. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down. Backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, Burrow. Open receiver, that's Hayden Hurst, the tight end. So 8 yards on the completion there, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. 4th down, out comes the punter, Drew Chrisman. Pressure coming, and this looks like a short kick.
The ball comes out, and the Bengals grab it, and they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line.
Offside, defense.
And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now it's Burrow. That's caught over the middle by Hurst.
And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
Such a tough position to defend near the line, even when you add a second defender. But the big man shrugged off the extra body and made the play call a success.
They give to Mixon to try to pick it up.
And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground. Mixon again.
And he'll get this just inside the 30-yard line.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. A first carry for Samaje Perine. That one a first down pickup of 8.
What a luxury to have a guy like this who can not only spell your starter, but can come in and keep drives going.
And now they will throw it with Burrow. He's got his big tight end. That's Hurst. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5.
Well, they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass.
Oh, they go with a tight end carry. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Mixon trying to punch it in. They're able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1. The Miami defense trying to keep him out. They haven't let him in yet. Can they hold again here on 3rd and goal? They go play action with Burrow. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. The sack there by Bradley Chubb. 6-0 our score after 1.
McPherson's kick is good.
And they are on the board, trailing now 6-3.
Well, I don't know if they would have gone for it on 4th and goal anyway, but the sack on 3rd down pretty much made their mind up for them.
You're exactly right about that. And this is a tough place on the field to take a sack because, as you just noted, it took the decision-making away from them. Now they have to go for a field goal instead of potentially going for it.
And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. 2 now on 1st down. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. He's at the 30. 10, 5, and all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 70 yards. And the Dolphins are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. He's got it at the 10. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Kicks it on the ground with a squib, taken around the 28. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Bengals drive about to get going. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
So 1 play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
Burrow going to give this to Mixon.
And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Now it's Burrow. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of... bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Trying to get it to Chase, but it's intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones. Past the 20. And he will bring it back. It's a pick-6 and a Dolphins touchdown.
Well, it certainly looked to me like he tapped into the quarterback's thought process there. And what I'm hearing more and more when I go around the league, defenders sitting in on quarterback meetings trying to learn more about how they think so they can be in the right position, to be in the right spot, as he was there to pick that one off and take it all the way back for a touchdown.
So they throw the pick-6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Bengals drive about to get going.
Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick-6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick-6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Meanwhile, Burrow's throw caught by Higgins.
Looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield, you want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
This goes out wide for Mixon.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. So with the completed pass and the yardage they got, they'll decline the penalty.
So obviously more yards on the pass completion than they would have gained with the penalty. They did the math. They did it well, and it works for them.
And that one's going to be off target and incomplete.
Well, this is a half where not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Burrow throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. And the Bengals on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. And that will be incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
And this returnable for Hill.
.39 yards on the punt, just 2 on the return. And the Dolphins drive will start deep in their own territory with a 1st and 10.
They'll run here with Raheem Mostert.
And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. Tackle made there by Chidobe Awuzie. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Tua sets up to pass it. And he'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete.
Finding room at midfield.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. And a dangerous throw there, incomplete. He threw that into coverage. It was nearly intercepted. To throw again on 2nd down. Tua. And his throw here is incomplete.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they did completions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the 1st down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. He'll get it once more into the hands of Hill. It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be 2nd down.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route, and what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards.
He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Tyreek Hill on the touchdown pass from Tua. And the Dolphins continue to pull away here in this first half. Mike McDaniel, no hesitation on his end. He's telling his offense to go for 2.
Dancing to his left. That's caught at the 2. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. So they elect to pass there on the 2-point try. Sometimes could prove risky. There it worked out.
Yeah, and I love how you bring up that it can prove risky because if you get it intercepted and they return it, that's 2 points for the defense, but not on that play.
It's a squibber picked up around the 27. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35. The Bengals drive about to get going.
Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone.
And a 5-yard gain gets them to the 42. Now they got to get to the line quickly. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Burrow. This is caught. It's Boyd. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Throwing now, Burrow on 1st down. Buying time to his left.
He will find his man Chase complete. And they have a 1st down and well into field goal range also at the 16 now.
Here we go.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. Bradley Chubb, that is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Now a signal and a timeout call as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play. 3rd and 2, now Burrow. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Bradley Chubb able to get in there yet again. That's already 3 sacks for him here in this first half of football. So the two teams, there you have it. Halftime quickly over. 3rd quarter, here we go. The Dolphins in front, and they'll be in possession of the football first as the second half gets started.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
1st down Miami as they get set to start the drive.
3rd quarter starts with a run from Mostert.
And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Here's Tua.
And that almost their first INT of the ball game. Had his sights on it, but he couldn't seal the deal.
Tua going to throw.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. Nearly their first pick of the game, but it does bring up 4th down.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
And look at this. It's a fake. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off.
I know, without even asking, without even looking in your direction, that you are not a fan of that call.
Oh, I wish you had looked, Brandon, because I was actually thinking this would be the perfect time for a fake.
Right.
Yeah, you're right. This doesn't make any sense to me at all. This deep in your own territory. Look, I'm all for being unconventional. That part's cool, and I get it. But this deep, I just don't think it's the right time to make that call.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Here's Burrow.
He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up 2nd. Another try after the 1st down sack.
Burrow. And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Burrow will throw.
He'll drop this one down to Mixon. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag in the backfield. Is this a hold, or did they rough the quarterback?
So instead of forcing the field goal, it'll be 1st and goal.
Yeah, the force was trying to make something happen that just didn't need to, right? I mean, plays happen, let it go. It's over. Instead, he creates a penalty.
Oh, good move. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. So they've been in the red zone 3 times, and it's yielded just 3 points. Can they find the end zone here on 2nd and goal?
Mixon. He is going nowhere in a hurry as he is going to lose yardage here in a big way.
That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. Burrow looking to pass. Had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
I thought that was a completed pass until he came in and forced the ball from his hands. Not only did he make a nice play, he brings up 4th down.
So on 4th down, off goes Burrow. On comes Evan McPherson for the Bengal field goal.
From the right hash here, should be an easy one.
McPherson's kick is good.
And that'll get this back down to a 20-point spread. So another good job defensively because they've allowed 3 trips into the red zone, but only the 2 field goals.
Yeah, that's the bend but don't break, isn't it? And they really didn't get broken at all because if you're running off the field having allowed 2 field goals and 3 trips in the red zone, you've actually come out ahead.
Yeah, flipping over to the other side, the offense, they'll hope to cash in for 6 next trip. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Setting to throw on 1st down is Tua, escaping the pressure right. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a 1st down. Looking to pass. Tua steps away to his left. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete.
Let's give a little credit to the defense on that one. They resisted quite well, and that pass fell incomplete. But this ball game for him, that's just a momentary speed bump. He's played awfully well throwing the football.
We got a pause following the play because it appears a member of the Bengals in some discomfort.
We'll get an update when we come back to Hard Rock Stadium.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down.
From midfield, here's Tua.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. Nearly their first pick of the game, but it does bring up 4th down.
Here's Thomas Morstead now. On, we think, to pump. And look at this, another fake. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out. And this defense will take over right at midfield. First down. Here's Burrow. He gets this one to Boyd.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. They'll come up now on 2nd and a yard.
Now Burrow. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Mixon on the slant. He's going to have the first down and then some.
And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Now they go play action now. Burrow out to his left. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down.
He certainly did his best to find something on that run, but there just wasn't enough time to make it happen. Nice effort there, avoiding the sack and getting back to the line of scrimmage. That one certainly could have ended up worse.
And he's going to lose yardage here, as they will switch ends as time has run out on this 3rd quarter of play. So a little extra time to ponder this 3rd and goal as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. That's the tight end Hurst with it. Give him 13 yards on the connection, but not enough. 4th down.
Completed pass brings up a 4th down situation. Do you play analytics on this one? Well, you know, what do your analytics tell you about going for it here? I wonder what they would say.
They tell me you're down by this margin, 4th quarter, you're going. And this doesn't end well at all as they stop him far behind the line to gain. Mixon unable to find the goal line on 4th down. And the Dolphins celebrate their goal line stand. Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over.
Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
Yeah, if you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, give him a little dap. Been a big, big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
And going deep for Hill. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Mike Gesicki, 93 yards. As his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Oh, they pitch to the tight end. It's a fake. And this fake extra point attempt failed big time. Not only did they not get it, they went backwards. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. It's a squibber picked up around the 27.
And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Burrow to his old LSU teammate Chase for a Bengal first.
He'll drop to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. Here we go. 3 yards remain for second down.
Throwing again, it's Burrow. To Mixon on the check down.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play.
Over the middle, he finds Higgins. And he'll be brought down at the 27.
So offside's the call, and they understandably decline it.
And this is why we're seeing more and more teams hiring that one coach to the staff that's in charge of all these things. This one's minor. It's pretty easy to figure out. But all the game management stuff, trying to help out the head coach in his decision-making process.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Burrow flushed out right.
And he'll find Chase on the right side, complete.
And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. That catch puts him over 70 yards receiving now as he's got a first down. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
2nd down and goal. Burrow. They'll set up the screen here to mix it. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. That catch good for 8, but still, it's 3rd and goal now. Looking to throw.
And this a leaping effort, but it's knocked away and incomplete.
Here we go. It's Burrow on 4th down. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jerome Baker. And the Dolphins are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. That one looks like he'll throw here. Forced out to his left. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a first down. They fake the handoff. Now Tua.
And oh, that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete.
So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10.
A run with Mostert up the middle.
And some room to work. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
46 yards rushing for him now on just his first 3 carries.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Again, they'll run it with Mostert. And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line.
On 2nd down, Mostert.
They lose 2 on that last play, so things get even tougher. 3rd and long coming up. So a victory here for the Miami Dolphins. And we talk so much about the turnover battle, determining who wins, who loses.